Individuals have blame, but they are the last line of defense. Our first line is the US CDC, whose recommendations oftentimes set the standard globally. The second line of defense is the International Olympics Committee, who only recommends masking if you're sick, and that's still just a recommendation. It's not even required. There's no contact tracing of athletes that become positive, and the Olympics allows the athletes to compete if they feel up to it. And despite knowing from their testing centers at the Olympics, they're not informing the other athletes if an athlete they're competing with is COVID positive. So we have two lines of failure there. The third line of failure is the team's medical doctors, who should know the diagnosis, they should know the severity of the illness itself, and how it will impact performance and their long-term health outcomes. And despite knowing all this, those doctors are letting the athletes compete anyways. So before we even get to the athletes' individual decisions to compete or not, we have to recognize that there's a whole system of failures at place that are supposed to be there to protect the athletes from themselves. Because especially in the US, we have a culture of no excuses. If you've ever played sports, then you're probably used to hearing phrases such as blood, sweat, and tears, no pain, no gain, just do it, no excuses. MJ had the best game of his career when he was sick with the flu. You've got to push through adversity, and etc., etc. So with both the system and the culture at play, it's no wonder. But too many of you are placing the onus directly on the athlete, ignoring everything else that's going on. Because if any one of those stop measures were taken in advance, then there wouldn't even be a choice for the athletes to make and there wouldn't be issues.